This is the monthly horoscope for Capricorn for the month of July 2023. Hello, my Cappies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing, and thank you for everyone who has. So, July 3rd at 7:38 a.m., the full moon goes into your first house in the sign of Capricorn. Not the easiest energy time for you because it's opposing all the stellium going on in your 7th house, and you have a part of fortune going on in your 7th house. So be careful with love relationships at this time or dealing with other people because you may not be getting along with certain people in your life. For some of you, this is change happening. I feel like this has more to do with your relationships with other people and how you relate to other people. Careful how you view life at this time. You're ultra sensitive with this energy here. You do have a stellium in your 4th house and your a stellium in your 8th house. So you tend not to be about bigger picture at this time, and you feel like everybody's kind of like out to get you with this energy here. Or for some of you here, don't go reading into what other people are posting on the internet or what other people are not doing or doing at this time with this energy. Kind of leave the internet alone at this time. You're seeing the pictures, but all is not what it seems in those pictures. So don't be reading too much in it. You could be dealing with obsessive thinking here with this energy. For others of you, you could be thinking about reaching out to people from your past, reaching out to the crush with this energy here as well. And you can expect significant changes in your life direction caused by the need to become more independent from a situation or from someone in your life at this time with this energy. So for some of you, you could be moving out of your parents' house. You can be taking more of a leadership position at this time. July 11th at 12:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Leo in your 8th house. This is dealing with your finances. This is getting your ducks in a row, taking care of your personal responsibilities. This is dealing with child custody battles. Papers related to taxes or finances may be lost or stolen. Be careful to guard yourself against identity theft for some of you, or chargebacks at this time. For some of you, this could be self-realizations, or you know how to handle manipulative people. You may learn secrets which you were previously unaware of. It is a good time for meditation and quiet reflection. You could be calling situations before they happen. You could be the voice of common sense and reason in other people's lives. You have a stellium happening in the 8th house, so love relationships can be fragile, if not volatile. At this time, you want a partner to have a sense of responsibility, or feel like your partner is being, you can feel like your partner is being very immature at this time, and you playing mommy or daddy to your partner with this energy because they don't got their stuff together at this time. So love relationships may need a balance of give and take at this time with this energy, or just some kind of balance working on your relationship. For others of you, you could be more focused on your financial security and your responsibilities and trying to work towards financial stability. Then on the 17th, huge energy shifts happening. One, the new moon in Cancer, and then we have the planets we have the North Node moving into Aries. So on July 17th at 2:32 p.m., the new moon in Cancer, and then at 3:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the North Node in Aries. The new moon in Cancer sign is in the 7th house of relationships. You may not be getting along with family, or you can be fighting with family at this time. The family dynamic can change either through divorce, or you may not be on speaking terms with certain family members. You can be reevaluating your relationships either with your friendships or people who have the potential to be friends. The jury is still out on them. You're not so quick to jump into relationships. You're not so quick to help out others or reconnect with certain people in your life. You can be dealing with obsessive thinking, or you can be in your feelings or unable to let go of past hurts with this energy. So you can feel things intensely. Don't watch what other people are doing because you can also be jealous of other people at this time. Then on the 17th at 3:59 p.m., the North Node in Aries. You can be taking on the traits of Aries, the primal traits of Aries. So you can have tantrums like a 2-year-old, like Aries does. You can be very curious at this time. You can be very charming and making a lot of friends. North Node in the 4th house. You can be more about family. You could be making a point to be more in contact in other people's lives with family members. The focus can be more towards property matters. For some of you, this could be a move happening during this time period with this energy. This could be new additions to the home. This could be having a baby, or this could be moving in with your partner this year or next year. Okay, you're definitely a go-getter. You're very good at compromise and negotiations. Other people, you can be more intuitive. You're a great observationalist at this time. You can't stand rejection of others. So when other people break up with you, you're going to kind of freak out about it and have abandonment issues at this time and stuff like that. So, if you want to piss off your Capricorn and you're watching if you're a cross watcher, watching for break up with them first, watch them lose their shit. It's going to be crazy. Okay, you're all about the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God. So you have some trust issues. You can be suspicious of others during this time period as well. You can almost seem like you're possessive of others. You just don't trust other people. You can be focusing more on property matters at this time. You may not be getting along with landlord. You may not be getting along with your other neighbors at this time. You may not be getting along with people that you live with this energy, because you need to find balance with your masculine and feminine energy at this time. This could be a move happening. For some of you, love relationships can suffer at this time, and this could be ending a love relationship, or you two are really going to have fights with this relationship. Okay, so again, trying to find that balance. You tend to be more of a traditionalist, and you tend to want to spend more time with family. You could be more family oriented and also reconnecting with family members that you had a nasty falling out with. This could be bringing new additions to the home, getting married by next year, or having a baby by next year, expecting a baby, mazel. Those of you who aren't expecting a baby, this could be expect a baby during this time period. You want to be in a position of authority, and you want to control your situation at this time, and you're not going to have the luxury to do that now. You can focus on other people with this energy and putting your house in order, but putting your household in order attempts to manage or direct people that you live with, which will lead you to feeling empty and frustrated in this lifetime. You are organized. You organize your affairs and address your emotional problems, and the universe will support you at this time. So you may have to deal with psychotherapy, psychoanalysis, to delve deeper into why you do the things that you do, or why are you reactive at this time. Not the best time to play victim here, because we have the South Node in your 10th house. So for some of you, this could be a move happening. You are going to play victim at this time. You need to learn to take ownership and accountability for your past actions and what you do to other people, and take ownership of that and take accountability of that. Other people in your life, for some of you here, you may have a deeper connection with mother. You could find yourself spending more time with mother, or mother could be more of the focus with this energy, or you could be coming terms with your roots is part of your lifetime task of subordinating career to personal life. That doesn't mean you cannot have a career. Be aware of your own motives and goals. If you are pursuing something for the sake of recognition, to make yourself seem more valuable, or you want to be famous in the eyes of others, or giving yourself legitimacy, then you'll surely be unlucky. But if you're doing something and following your passion projects because this is what you love to do, then growth and nourishment will happen for you, and this will be a lucky time for you with this energy. Then on July 22nd at 9:33 p.m., Venus goes retrograde in the sign of Leo in the 8th house. You may have a sense that there is something you forgot, something is missing that used to make you happy, and has someone and somehow you have left that behind. So you could be looking and searching for what you have left behind that used to make you happy. That often happens when you move on to the latest promises and developments and inadvertently leave the reason we used to have fun in cold storage. It may be a time to trade some of the new in for the old and revisit what worked for you in the past, and as what might be the wave of the future. There are some things money can't buy, so don't spend unnecessarily when you can fall in love again with what you already have. On July 22nd at 9:50 p.m., the sun enters your 8th house, taking on the overtones of Scorpio. Inheritance may come from the death of an older man. It may be time to take care of old or mysterious matters related to your past. Financial institutions that you have been dealing with may become more strict on credit lending practices, or you may have problems with the bank during this time period as well. There must be reorientation of your ego, and your ego must die so your soul can grow. There is a necessity for regeneration and transformation. The lessons you must learn in this life will likely serve, since the truth you must learn are fundamental. There is a strong interest in self-empowerment through applications of your own willpower. For some of you in your 20s through your 40s, this may be a difficult time due to physical or emotional loss of father, or not getting along with father at this time, or fighting with father's side of the family during this time period. You're able to attract support of other people. Your emotions are deeply rooted and stable. You're very creative, and sex is important to you. But you have a stellium in Leo. So those of you in your 20s and through your 40s, sex is very important to you, but at the same time you're fighting with your partner with this energy, so you need to create balance with that. Those of you who are 40 and up, not so much so. You're more about other things. You're more about your financial stability, your responsibilities. You're not really about love relationship, okay, during this time period. Alrighty, you're more trying to control your situation with your partner rather than treating your partner as equal. So for some of you, you may feel like you're carrying the weight of your relationship during this time period. So this may not be the easiest time for you with love relationships. For others of you, you're really more invested in your spirituality at this time. Like if you had a choice between man, woman, anything, you would choose your spirituality. Then on the 28th at 5:31 p.m., Mercury enters Virgo. This is in your 9th house. This Mercury is a detriment in the 9th house, but is exalted in the sign of Virgo. So you may not feel the effects of this energy. You may not be bothered by it as much. You can be more about your reality. You can be more organized here and be getting a lot of things done. You can be interested in the latest and greatest in technology, learning about certain systems at work. For some of you, you could be teaching yourself certain hobbies with this energy. You could be taking online courses. This is clarity, self-realizations. For some of you, you could be working on yourself during this time period. You can be too much about your reality. For some of you, not all of you, it can cause you depression. So this is for your risings. This is for the Sun in Capricorn in your first house and your rising, Capricorn rising. So if you want to check out for your Sun, check out AstroTheme to find out where your rising is, your first house is, like what signs it's in, and then watch for your sun sign as well. Alrighty, so then there's no, because I don't want to hear, oh, I'm not going through that, I'm not dealing with, because you're not a true Capricorn. So anyway, so the Knight of Wands, new beginnings and new people coming into your life at this time with this energy. Positive changes are happening, exciting changes are coming to you. The Two of Coins, indecisiveness. You may not know how to feel about the new people or the changes that are coming into your life at this time. So this is kind of like a wait and see situation as well. The Ten of Swords, starting over in certain areas of your life. For some of you, this could be new beginnings happening as well, but you are waiting and seeing about those new beginnings because you may be feeling like it's going to be same old. So you're not trusting the situation just yet. So put your trust in the universe at this time. The Strength card, this is your hard work and perseverance paying off. This is dealing with your soul group. So those of you with like spiritual groups or organizations, you can feel more of a connection with these people at this time. With this energy. I feel for others of you, this could be more involved in activisms at this time, or you could be more invested in politics at this time with this energy and doing things like picketing, or we could see kids picketing at this time and doing stuff like that. The Four of Swords, I feel like this is a time of contemplation and meditation with this energy here. You're not so quick to jump into anything new. This month can still be for some of you like working home, or you could be sitting on your hands about certain things that you want to do at this time. The Six of Wands, this is a time of moving forward, happily, optimistic news happening. Beautiful changes are coming up for you this month, okay? The Page of Cups, I feel for some of you here, this could be dating at this time, or you may receive certain messages, but it may be a while before you receive certain messages coming into your life. The Six of Coins, you could be very giving with this energy here. For some of you could be looking for a loan at this time, so you can move with this energy, or you could be applying for loans, but it may be a while before you get approval for a loan, okay? So it's not going to happen right away, alrighty? So again, this is correlating with the astrology, so financial institutions could be stricter on their lending practices at this time, or may require more information from you during this time period. The Six of Cups, you can be reconnecting with someone from your past at this time with this energy. For some of you, this could be a family reunion. For some of you, you could be the glue that keeps family together with this energy. The Six of Swords, lots of sixes here, so this is a time where this is Libra energy, so you're very diplomatic at this time. You make it a point to get along with everybody. You could be the glue that keeps everybody together with this energy. Without you, everybody falls apart, or nobody does the things that they're supposed to be doing at this time. Okay, the Three of Wands, this is a time of moving forward and not looking back. So for some of you, you could be moving forward and letting go of your past, letting go of certain family members at this time, and you're going to keep trucking, okay, because you're not dealing with certain people in your life anymore because you just had enough. So this is like the straw that broke the camel's back. And yes, your presence will be missed, and yes, your presence will stop a lot of the activity that normally happens when you're around. Okay, so know that people are going to miss you, know that it is going to be felt. All right, and know that they are thinking about you, even though they're not communicating it, even though they're not talking about it, even though you don't see it on the internet. You know, they could be talking about it with other people. The Seven of Coins, yeah, you're over certain things and you want to move forward at this time. You could be sentimental about the past or worried about what other people will think if you do make certain changes in your life at this time. So again, you could be sitting on your hands about something. For some of you, you could be thinking about revisiting a place you used to live with this energy, a childhood place where you used to live. For some of you, this could be a family reunion coming up at this time. You could be thinking about going to this family reunion. You could be thinking about, certain people could be reaching out to you because you got unexpected. And, you know, it's just going to bring up a lot of feelings with this energy. And you may feel like you want to connect with these people with this energy, or reach out to certain people with this energy, but you don't know if it's going to happen at this time. Or maybe you're just over it and you just don't want to reach out because there's so much water under the bridge for some of you. You know, this is a general reading, okay? So there's so much water under the bridge, and I feel like this is going to be some kind of unexpected family reunion. I feel like money may be involved, so this could be like somebody who's been fighting for their inheritance is finally going to get their inheritance, and you have an and the thing is that it could be like one of your kids or something like that, you know, again, general, so this is like for somebody specific. I don't know who, so don't ask me. And this could be like a situation, you know, that, you know, oh, finally, you know, now these people are reaching out to you wanting to know this person's information, and you don't even know if you want to give it to them because you feeling kind of petty, or you feeling just like, you know, oh, this person doesn't deserve it, or stuff like that, and you still trying to control whoever situation unbeknownst to them. So this is, and that would be really careful with this stuff because you're dealing with some karmic stuff at this point. Okay, so South Node in the 11th house. Alrighty, I would be really careful with this stuff here and what you do with other people in regards to money, because money is a form of karma. Okay, and you got a lot of lessons with money for some of you here. So I feel like, you know, you need to be careful like with your next actions. Just because you feel bitter about something doesn't mean you got to play the tit for tat game with somebody. You know, my ex is really doing the most right now. Like, he has moved on from me to the point where he like ignoring me, and he already moved on to somebody else in the worst possible way. And, you know, and it's like I have all these opportunities to be that mean mother, to be that mom that goes, oh no, you can't be around my child, blah, 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 you know? And instead I choose the latter, because the way I see it in the big scheme of life, if he's happy, therefore I can move on peacefully. But if he's not happy and he's obsessing about me, I can't move on. See, so he's happy. So you need to be about bigger picture about things and not be about your feelings, because everything happens to us for a reason, whether we attract it, whether it's past life, you know, so you really need to be careful with your choices. Just because you're still feeling bitter about a situation, you need to be about bigger picture, you know, because, you know, like for example, if you like try to like tell the Kabbalists under blah 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 blah, they will make it, they'll be like, you cannot play victim. No, this is you and your mess, you know. So it's like, you know, I'm sure if we were to do that, they'd be like, I see what you're doing, you know. And it's like, oh, alrighty, so be careful with that. I see love and somebody gonna put you on a pedestal. Yes, this is new love coming in, and somebody's gonna put you on a pedestal and just love the hell out of you. Okay, so this could be reconnecting with somebody from your past, a potential love interest. The Nine of Swords deals with depression, okay? So this could be somebody that you're looking forward to coming into your life, but the Page of Cups is here saying you're not ready to talk to this person. The Knight of Coins, the mind and the money, and the money and the mind. This could be money matters. You could be feeling ashamed of yourself because you're not where you're at in life, so for some of you, you could be really very much in your feelings at this time. So try to get out of your feelings, because there is no point. There is no point. That is all Satan energy there. Satan energy trying to tell you how to feel and stuff like that, and trying to control you so you can do something manic and crazy, and then, just start a world of hurt for yourself, and it's not worth it. So be careful during this time period, again, of the choices that you're making, because some of you, you're not making the best choices. You're making a lot of choices out of spite, out of tit for tat, out of like whatever, and it's really not worth it. Give it to God. I give it to God. I'm like, God, take the wheel. Like, I'm going through it, like, emotionally, like, He doing the most, and I'm just like, take the wheel. Take the wheel. Like, I was in my prayer session, and I was like, they said, why don't you start off the prayer? And I'm like, I might catch fire at this point because I'm so angry. And they were like, oh. And I'm like, if I catch fire, I'm going to stop reading. They said, okay, good deal. And so I read it, I see regrets happening here. Yeah. And for some of you, I feel like you could have missed opportunities coming up as well. So I would be careful with this energy. I feel for some of you here, you could be updating yourself on the latest and greatest in technology during this time period as well. The Moon card, I feel like truth will be revealed at this time, or you may be getting clarity on certain situations. For some of you, you could start working nights. So those of you who are nurses, your shift may change during this time period, and you could start working nights with this energy, or you're working more hours at work. For others of you, you could be reevaluating your career direction, because maybe, it could be a situation like, for example, with working on like biotechnology and stuff like that. You think you're gonna make like all this money because you had to like learn all this science, right? And then it turns out, or you're gonna be a chemist, and you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna learn how to be a chemist and stuff, and then you find out that they do on-the-job training, and you just went to college for no damn reason because the janitor got the job. Like, true story. The janitor got the job that you're paid to do and that you have a degree in, and you had to go through all this college, and yet you could have just gotten a job there. I remember that happened to me. I was so pissed off. Oh my God. But they made it interesting, and thank God I like science, because they made it so interesting, and I was just like, okay, I'm staying. I was like, okay, I could do this. Yeah, I'm staying. And it was like, I don't know, at the time, I was studying to be a biotechnologist, and then I found out, and I got pissed off because I found out one of the girls that was like a communications major was doing the same thing I was going to get paid the same amount to do, and I was crying. But then they made it interesting, and then I was like, oh, this is so cool. I'm like, okay, I could do this. Okay, yeah, this is so cool. So then I was like, but then I just liked it because it was just really cool. I feel like you could be inspired by what other people are doing, and you could be copying other people at this time and making it your own. I do see passive income. Some of you could be getting monetized during this time period as well. I do see fame and recognition coming up for you with this energy, but it may not be the kind of fame that you wanted or the attention that you wanted. So I'd be careful how you go about, getting noticed at this time, whether it be on social media or just by other people. I do see some lucky moves at this time. For some of you, you really are risk takers. So whatever is going on in your natal chart, it can run the gamut, okay? Because it's like a general reading. I do see childhood dreams coming true with this energy as well. I do see for some of you just kind of settling down during this time period. The Ace of Wands, taking creative risks, being open-minded to new experiences and new situations at this time. This could be new beginnings happening for you, or you never had this experience before. For some of you, I see certain things just working themselves out. Like, by the grace of God, just like everything falls into place and works themselves out in the nick of time, okay? So for some of you, if you have like a bill to pay, you're going to get that paid in the nick of time, or somebody's going to help you pay for it this month with this energy here as well. For some of you, this could be like dumb luck kicking in during this time period. Alrighty, the Sun card, I feel this is mastering family, mastering your creative side at this time. I feel that you could be doing something for bigger picture. You could be volunteering your time and energy. For some of you who are creators, you could be creating something to help bigger picture, like entertaining, making songs, inspirational quotes at this time with this energy. So things like that. I feel for some of you here, you definitely have luck on your side. You could feel touched by source energy at this time as well. There's a lot of clarity coming to you. The Page of Wands, a lot of good news happening for you. You're going to see life in technicolor during this time period as well, and life is going to be so much brighter because a lot of things that you have been wanting are falling into place at this time. A lot of things that you have been like really trying to get, all your hard work and perseverance is just all coming up, okay? So, and this could be even getting excited about going to college and just everything falling into place and getting more organized and getting a bit more excited about it. I do see an emotional renewal that brings a lot of manifestations into your life as well. The Eight of Coins, you're a perfectionist, you're throwing yourself into your work, you're taking it seriously at this time with this energy. For some of you could be very excited about going to college this year, so you could be like studying ahead of time, you know, getting your books and studying ahead of time so you can get ahead of your work. For others of you, you're coming up with get rich quick schemes during this time period. And then for others of you, I'd see you taking online classes with this energy here. So this could be taking online classes. This could be going on a spiritual retreat during this time period. I do see an amplification of loneliness at this time. I do see fortune bubbling over for some of you. I do see for some of you could be very cerebral and in your head at this time with this energy. So be careful with that because that's dealing with the opposition in the sign of Cancer. The Devil card, I feel with this energy here that you could be dealing with somebody that is a drug user, and this person could be very confusing and you could be really invested in this person's drama. So I would be really careful with that because they're going to be very manipulative and very confusing, and you're not going to know which way is up by the time they're done with you. I feel certain relationships in your life could make you feel very oppressed at this time with this energy as well. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money, so this could be money worries, or this person could talk you out of your money. The Eight of Wands, I do see you receiving some much needed good news during this time period. And the Judgment card, major decisions are coming up. For some of you, this could be dealing with court, litigations, contracts, and negotiations at this time could be in your favor with this energy here. For some of you, you could be dealing with a divorce, or you could be dealing with your ex who you're divorced with at this time, and this could be issues over money, but it looks like it's going to be in your favor during this time period. I do see more responsibilities coming up for you in regards to career. Alrighty. I love you, my Cappies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses.